Hey guys, thank you for joining me. If anyone joins, if you're watching later, thank you as always for watching. I really do appreciate it. So what we today is a full face get ready with me using Essence Cosmetics products. Right, so there's two palettes in it and I'm really not sure which one I want to use. So we've got this beautiful, I like to mauve it. This one just looks like that. It's a really beautiful, like kind of mauve purple one. I've never used these before, so it'll be completely first impressions. Hi Becky, how are you? Are you good? And I've got this Bronze This Way one as well, which looks like that. So I'll let you choose which one that I want to use. So we'll keep them for later in case anyone comes in. No, you didn't miss it. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm really happy that someone's here. Last week, like people kept coming in and then clicking off, and I'm like, what am I saying wrong? But obviously, I carried on with the look, and that's what I'm going to do today. So yeah, I really do appreciate your support. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I just want to get on with this look. Right, so it's all Essence products, so I've got them all in this basket here. Some of them are new. I got this yesterday because I didn't have a primer from my local Wilko. It's the Essence Hello Good Stuff Glow Serum Primer. It's a dupe for that really high-end one. Dewdrops. I can't remember the brand. I was talking to Lisa from Banning Panning and Beyond yesterday, and she went, "It's this and this brand," and I'm like, "Yeah, no, I remembered it, but now I've forgotten it again." So anyway, we're going to use that. Just going to take this ring off. So this is completely first impressions. I have used that dewdrop one. Right, so it does smell of watermelon, like it says, but it smells quite sickly, quite sweet. I mean, it's not a bad smell, but it's not like the dewdrops one. I'm going to have to get the name of that because it's going to annoy me. A bit more for the forehead. It is nice. So I went a little bit later with the time. I like put it up as, I mean, I can't go too late because I'm using natural daylight. So I thought 2:45 is the latest I can possibly go because it might run for like an hour. So I just thought, yeah, 2:45 is what we'll do. And luckily, you came in. It does feel a bit tacky to the touch. While that's spraying down, I'm gonna see if I can find it. That's it. It's Glow Recipe. And I have had that one before. Beauty Dreams by Naomi sent me a sample of it, and that one is really nice. I'm not saying this one isn't. I'm just saying I probably need to use it more than once to let you guys know. It does say it's 93% natural ingredients. It's Glow Serum Primer, hydrating and smooth base with watermelon, and it's got water and niacinamide in it. Don't know if you can see that there. So that's what that looks like. Normally I go in with a pore filling one just in my T-zone area, but I don't have an Essence pore filling primer. So we'll skip that for today. So then I might do my brows. I don't have like anything tinted for my brows, but I do have this. So this is the Essence Brow Styling Soap Set. So let's just use this. And I just spray some water in this too. And it comes with a spoolie, so you don't have to worry about getting a separate spoolie. So I've had this one ages. I'm not using this at the moment. I'm using my P. Louise. It's a similar thing, but it's not that. I need a mirror. Put that down there for a second. So what are your plans for today, Becky? Are you doing anything nice? Oh, it's better than I remember it. Right. So that's that. I've no room to put everything, so it's going to be annoying, but I'm using, like, the box is just down at the side of my vanity. Right, so foundation, it's more of a skin tint, but it's not sheer. So this is the only Essence foundation I've got. It's the Essence Hydro Hero 24-hour hydrating tinted cream, SPF 15, and it's in 05 Natural Ivory. I don't know if this is the lightest shade. It's probably going to be a touch too dark for me because I'm this shade all year round. I don't get any darker than this. Yeah, it might be a little bit too dark. So I've been on YouTube a lot this past week. Normally I'm on there a lot anyway. Just watching videos, and I'm hearing nothing but all this drama that's going on with Michaela. And it's like, can you not just get over it already? I mean, if what she's done, if it comes out that she has done it, which I don't really see it, because at the end of the day, if she has done that, then she would have had to basically, her and L'Oreal would have had to basically, they would have had to agree to it personally, because I mean, at the end of the day, she can't really put falsies on without their go ahead. It's their mascara. So she would have had to let them know, surely. Anyway, I wasn't even going to talk about that in this video, but it's just madness how everyone and the wife are making videos on it. I was speaking to a friend about this yesterday, and like she said, it's just for the views. And I said, yeah, I know, but you can't get away from it. It's like, can you not just get over it already? So I just wanted to bring that up briefly. I'm not going to talk about it a lot because at the end of the day, this channel, I don't get into the drama, you know. I like it to be a happy place. But what are your guys' thoughts? Do you think she did it or not? I just feel like if she did, her reputation could be in tatters because a lot of her followers have unfollowed her. Somebody said like 200,000 followers on TikTok have unfollowed her. And I'm thinking, wow. But she's got, I mean, I don't follow her personally. She's got millions. So is 200,000 really going to make a big deal in the grand scheme of things? mean, obviously it's not ideal, is it? But yeah, I just thought, well, if that's true and 200,000 have stopped following her, then more potentially could, just because they think she used Ardell wispy lashes. I just find the whole thing like, I'm just like, I don't know. Hey Kennedy, how are you? Are you good? Thank you for joining me. What time is it there? Oh, The Masked Singer. Now, I don't really watch that. My mum loves that show. If I watched The Masked Singer, Becky, I would be doing some commentary on it, I think. But yeah, I don't watch it. I'm looking forward to Dancing on Ice tomorrow. Investigating. Do you use TikTok though, Becky? It's all over TikTok and it's on YouTube, obviously. People are going crazy over it. You know, and I wouldn't make a video on it because I can't be bothered with the drama and I wouldn't want to get views on the fact. I mean, who knows what she's having to cope with? You know, she's probably being trolled. People are just going crazy about the fact that she didn't promote the product as a paid. She didn't say she was getting paid for it, for one. Which, again, if she did that, that's pretty bad. And two, she supposedly filmed the video, then it cut, and then she came back, and like here, it basically showed, it looked like false eyelashes, and people, like one person in general, has gone to basically that picture, copied it, and has tried messing around with the exposure to try and see the glue on the eyelash. And I'm like, what the frig? Do you not have anything better to do with your time? Leave the poor girl alone. I mean, she has mental health issues. And I know what that's like personally because I've suffered with depression. And it's like, goodness me. Just leave her alone. Right. Oh, don't forget that. I do follow a few drama channels, and that's why. I know, I mean, Rich Looks, I follow, well, I don't follow him, but I've watched a few of his videos, especially around that because I'm nosy and I wanted to know what was going on. And he was the first person that I saw report on it. And it's like, whoa. But yeah, I just feel like if that, oh, my phone's going crazy. Just feel like if she did do that, it's going to come out eventually anyway. And I think it will ruin her if she has done that, especially not even if she's done it, but lying about it because everyone's calling her a liar. So it's kind of one of those like just wait and see things. 8 a.m. Oh, you should be sleeping. Thank you. I really appreciate you coming. Oh, you don't have TikTok? You're rushing to download it. I'm on TikTok, so if you get it, you can follow me over there if you want as well. Yeah, I agree, Kennedy. I mean, I don't watch her. Like, I think I must be following her on Instagram because sometimes she'll pop up on my Instagram, and it's like, you know, they're not happy. Like the YouTube community isn't happy unless there's someone to talk about. And obviously, she's the biggest beauty influencer with however many millions of followers that she has. So obviously, they're going to jump on it as soon as she makes a mistake. So, well, I'm not even saying that she's made a mistake. I'm just saying as soon as like the beauty community see it as her making a mistake, they're just going to jump on her. And I think it's so unfair. Oh, that's great. Thank you. How's it going at work? Is it going well? Right, next thing. Oh, where is it? Here. Okay, so I got this yesterday. So this is the Essence Skin Loving Sensitive Concealer. Can't see what it says. I think it's more of a cover-up concealer, but I'm going to use it for under my eyes. Let's see if I can. Yeah, that's a bit better. Hey, Christy, how are you doing? Right, so now that you're here, Christy, I'd like to say in person, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all the watch hours you've been giving me. I really do appreciate it. I think at this moment in time, there's about 160 watch hours to go until I get monetized, and it feels like I'm slowly climbing up that hill towards it. So, I really do appreciate it. This feels nice. And it was only £2. Right, I'm going to come closer. Oh, as well, shop my stash. I'm due to do one next week sometime. It's going to be a bit later. Because I'm getting makeup for my birthday. It's my birthday next Sunday. I had to think then for a minute. And I'm getting makeup, and there's one particular palette that I want to use, like a Valentine's Day look. So I'm going to wait. So I'm just going to use my Shop My Stash products for a little bit longer, and I'll wait, and I'll probably do the next Shop My Stash, either on Sunday if I can, but it is my birthday, so I have to go and see family, pick up gifts and whatnot, or it will be Monday when it goes up. And then I want to do another live. Will have to be on Tuesday for Valentine's Day. It's the 14th, isn't it? Next Tuesday. I'm just gonna put that up there. No, you don't have to watch the whole video, Becky. Basically, what I've been doing is at the end of my videos, I've been leaving like playlists, is what they call them. And there's normally like there can be like 6 videos in that playlist, or however many videos. And then what you can do, you can watch it if you want, but you don't have to watch it. You can basically just play it. The playlist will come up and it says play all. So click on play all if you want to, that is. You don't have to. But I'd appreciate it if you did. I need all the help I can get. So play all, and then you can just walk away from the laptop, or however you watch YouTube videos. You can even do that on your phone. Oh, thanks, Becky. I'll try. I'm not really doing much. I'm going to my mum's. We're having a nice Sunday roast next Sunday. She's doing beef, and I'm really, really looking forward to that. I'll be going to my sister's to see my niece and my sister in the morning, I think. And then I'll just go to my mum's. So I'm not sure I'll get time to put a Shop My Stash up on that Sunday. So it'll be Monday. I'm missing comments here, I know I am. I should have been born on Valentine's Day, but I was impatient. It's not surprising. I was impatient and came early. So yeah, I should have been born on Valentine's, babe. I should have been born on Valentine's Day. Right, let's put them palettes there a second. Oh, thanks. I really, really do appreciate that, Becky. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. Okay, so I think I'm just going to take everything out of this box because it's kind of doing my head in now. I have to keep bending down. Some of these products I can actually put away, so that'll make it easier. Okay. It's really weird doing lives because I'm like, where do I go? You know, normally I just focus on, I have a mirror here where the laptop is, and normally I just focus on getting ready. It's just really, really strange. I'm not used to it. Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this powder from this contour, from this bronzer palette. So it's just the Essence Contouring Duo palette. It's in the shade 10, Lighter Skin. So yeah, we'll just go in with that. You don't have enough of a life. I'm sure your life is just fine. Not everyone has big makeup collections. I remember before I found this lovely community, I fitted all my makeup in a little makeup bag. And then I found a passion for makeup. Can you believe up until like 6-7 years ago, I barely wore any makeup. And now I've got so much of it. I shouldn't really complain because a lot of people don't have the makeup collection I do, but I can't wait to do the declutter in the spring and just I want it to be, I think, kind of a ruthless declutter, especially where it comes to eyeshadow palettes, because I've got 3 drawers, and the deep drawers, it's like a chest of drawers full of eyeshadow palettes, and it's like, just get rid of what you know you're not going to use. Okay. Oh, thank you. I didn't know which one to wear, Christy, because I was just saying earlier, I've got 2 palettes to choose from. I've got this one. I like to mauve it, which is beautiful. They're both beautiful palettes. I've not used either of these yet on the channel. So that's that one. And then I've got Bronze This Way, and that's that one. So I thought, whichever one you go for, because I'm letting you guys choose, then this jumper should go with either. So which one do you think I should wear? Purple. What do you think, Becky? Purple, right. I had visions of one of you saying purple and the other one saying bronze, because I was speaking to Lisa and Naomi, and Lisa is completely worn and Naomi is completely cool toned. So of course Naomi said purple. Lisa said what the bronze one. And then they were going to get you to do the deciding factor, but your mum must have forgot, Naomi. Kennedy. Right, so we're using that, but I'm not using it yet. I'm going to go on with this. So, where's my brush? I'll use this Real Techniques brush. That's your mother for you. Right, let's. Bit too much on there for my liking. Thanks for making it easy. You know, it would have been like, well, which one am I going to use? I just would have had to decide, I think. This, I got this from TK Maxx. It's TJ. Is it TJ Maxx in the US? And it was so inexpensive, but it's a dupe for the Patrick Tar one, and I want that one as well. The Patrick Tar one is just it's about that big, so it's wider. Yeah, so you should look there. They might have it. This mirror. Have a lovely day, Kennedy. Thank you for coming on. Hope work goes well. Right. Sorry, my arm's in the way. Normally then what I do is I just chisel that out with this powder. Well, a powder like it. I've not used this in forever, so I thought I'd pull it out. And I don't have a bronzer by Essence. I think I need to get one because I don't often contour. So be all right if I could actually see what I'm doing, wouldn't it? Okay, so because we're wearing purple, I don't know which blusher to use. They both look the same, don't they? Well, not the same, but they're the blushers. I think that one looks more warmer. Right, I'll use this one, this Matte Touch blush, and this one. I've had to put it back together because, what's it called? Cherry Me Up. So the lid broke. That's what I hate about Essence blushers. I'm going to use it. I don't normally like to use matte blushers. I like a bit of shimmer. I know, right? Essence and Wet and Wild products seem to do that constantly. So you have to tape the lids up. I had a powder, an essence powder that did it. So I had to basically put that in a project so I could use it up. But there's no way I'm going to use this blush up. I mean, maybe if I use it constantly and nothing else in a project pan this year, but I don't really want to be doing that. That's why I just started that project pan 10 uses. So I could get kind of, so I could use all my products equally. I know, I love it. Love chatting to you beauties. I thought, it's like I was saying at the beginning of this live, last week when I did the live, no one came in. Well, they did, but then they kept going out, and it's like, right, okay. Just carry on filming it, and people have watched it later, which is cool as well. I just appreciate any support that people can give me. So yeah, but it's so cool that you guys have joined me. I love it. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant for making friends. I've got friends, like best friends, that I've known a few years now that I've met through YouTube, and that I want to go and see them. I want to go to Australia. I want to go to Canada. I'd love to go to the US as well at some point. I just need to get back into work and save up for this lavish trips that I want to go on. Right, so highlighters. I've got this palette from Essence. It's kind of on the chopping block. I'm not sure if I like it. I think I'm going to go on with this one, Major Glow. Not with that brush. Everyone wants to come to England, don't they? I feel like most people that want to visit the UK, though, want to visit like London and those types of places. I live in the northwest. It's so tiny where I live. It's only just become a city. Well, not just, but a few years ago it became a city. So it really is a small place. Oh my gosh. I think I've gone a bit overboard with that highlighter. Don't worry about typing slow. I mean, I won't, if there was a lot of comments, I wouldn't be able to keep up with them. A lot of people who do lives and have a lot of people in their comments have administrators. So if that ever happened, I'd need to figure out who I could ask. They just control the comments, and if there's any negative, bad comments or any smutty, rude comments, they basically report them to YouTube. I've got a habit of going in really ham though with the highlighter. Not that brush. I think you just ask a friend to do it. It's not like YouTube gives you an admin. You ask one of your friends, subscribers, if they want to be your admin, and then when you basically allow them to be an admin on your channel. Obviously, it's got to be someone that you trust. You wouldn't just give anyone access to your whole entire channel. But yeah, that can happen. But I love highlight. Love it. What are you doing today, Christy? Anything nice? Those blushes can... I don't have enough room. I'm just putting them on the bed. Right, let's put these lipsticks to the side. We've got 4 lipsticks to choose from. Purple. Right, okay. I think I've not done this in ages. But I think I'm going to do the hack with the tape. Just to get sharper lines on the side of my eye. Tape pack is fun. I've not done it in ages, Christy. I used to do it all the time. Right. Feels a bit weird. Let's see if we can move a bit closer. Okay. See what we're working with. Okay. I'll be doing some brush cleaning after this video, I think. Getting to the point where they just need doing now. Right, that might be enough brushes. Oh, thank you, Christy. Oops. Oh. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go in with this Sigma brush. It's got a fluffy side here and kind of a packing on side here. Yeah, I really don't like it. I do my mum's medication once a week, and I don't know what the worst job is, Becky, doing her medication for the entire week or cleaning my brushes. It's because I've got so many of them. I mean, I've got a lot of Real Techniques ones, which I'm not using so much anymore. I must have like over 100 eyeshadow brushes because it got to the point where I didn't want to clean them, so I'd just buy new ones, which is just laziness. I will admit that. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, it's got to the point with my regular brushes that I use that I just need to clean them. And it doesn't even take that long to clean eyeshadow brushes, not like face brushes. Right, so I'm going to go in with this one first, just as a transition. I mean, I don't know why I don't like it. What kind of brushes do you use, Becky? There's a really expensive brand I want to try. They're called BK Beauty. I don't know if you've heard of them, but they are expensive. I know. It's like, just give me a new set of brushes and I'll think about washing the other ones later. I know, but they're so expensive. It's like, can I justify spending that amount of money on these brushes? But they are raved about. I watch Sarah Rose quite a lot and she loves them. So, yeah. You use Real Techniques and Morphe. Yeah, that's what I use pretty much. I've got such a collection of Real Technique because I wasn't using Morphe for the longest time. And then I got the Jaclyn Hill collection last year and I've not stopped using it ever since I bought it, really. Right, so I'm not going to use this one here. This like it's kind of like a brown. I'm going to go straight in with this one here. So use that purple one. Just want to make sure there's no colour on this eyeshadow brush I'm using. Which at this point it just looks dyed. So it's the Refa 13. Naomi kindly gifted it to me, so I'm gonna use that. Not too sure about the cases. The brushes just look really, really nice, and I've heard great friends. I've heard great things about them. So yeah, I definitely. I think in 2023 it'll be less makeup buying. I want to treat myself to them brushes, but I'll probably wait till Black Friday. And I want to concentrate more on using what I have and doing Project Pan, which I was doing last year anyway, but concentrating on it more. Thanks. I'm not used to doing purple look, so I don't know how it's going to turn out. Normally I stay away from cool toned eyeshadows. I'm actually looking for work at the moment, but I want to go into social media. So yeah, I want to do social media marketing. But if I can't do that, I'll go back to what I did before. Basically, my mum got really sick a few years ago and she nearly passed away. So she needed a full-time carer. She was in critical care for a long period of time. And she needed a full-time carer when she came out of hospital. And I've been caring for my mum for the last 4 years. Luckily, she's fine now, and she's very independent. So now's my time really to go back to work and do the work that I love to do. I mean, I wasn't doing social media back then, but I wasn't really on YouTube that much back then either because obviously I was looking after my mum. So yeah, I absolutely love social media. I'm a social media junkie. So yeah, I either want to do that or I'll go back to customer service, which I've worked in for the last 20 years. Oh no, it's all right now. I mean, she's made a full recovery. I mean, she'll be on tablets for the rest of her life, but she's made a full recovery, which the doctors at the time was saying to us, me and my family said, basically, we don't know how much more we can help her. She had 3 cardiac arrests. We don't know how much more we can help her. We've given her maximum medication. We can't do anything else to help her. It's just a case of waiting now. So yeah, she was in an induced coma. They put her in an induced coma to let her body recover, and she made it. It was like some kind of miracle, because we was told that the chances of her making it were probably slim. Yeah, it was a tough time. It was hard. I'm going to go in with some more of that shade just to blend out that purple. Yeah, literally seeing someone you care in that position, I wanted to basically take her place and she would have been okay if I would have been in that position. But I mean, she would have hated seeing me in that position as well. It's an awful thing to see someone you love in critical care, or well, they call it CCU here. I think in America they call it ICU. Seeing someone in that position is just absolutely awful. Yeah, they do need to be paid a lot more for what they did with my mum when she was, when she needed, basically, she was in hospital for 5 months. So all the nurses and doctors that looked after her in those 5 months were just absolutely amazing. Now, we know doctors get paid a lot of money, but nurses, they're really kind of like not wanting to give them what they're worth, are they? Which is absolutely ridiculous. But they'd want, like, the government would want to be looked after if their family was in a similar situation to how my mum was. And it's like, just pay them, pay them what they're worth. I don't think teachers are paid well either here. I don't think. Okay, so I think I'm going to go in with this deepest purple here. Looks pretty. This brush is one of the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill ones. It's the JH41. So it just looks like that. Normally I'd go in with glitter glue, but I'm just going to see how it performs without. I think it needs glitter glue. Yeah, I use my fingers a lot. I was watching Naomi's tips like 5 tips for good eyeshadow application. And I was saying in her comments, I use fingers. But I just wanted to try a brush today. Lick my fingers. I think that's too much. Oh, this tape was not a good idea. Right, let's try again. No, I best not lick my fingers. I'd get people coming and saying, ooh, she licked her fingers. Pets, I'd love one. My niece, she's quite old. She's well, not old, but she's 30. She's got a border collie dog. Oh my gosh, I love her so much. She's called Luna, and I love her so much. Every time I go to my sister's house, she's literally bouncing over at me, and she's just such a happy dog. Your dog's called Luna. Wow. Love that name though as well. It's getting really dark. The lighting's not going to be the best. Oh, Brandy, that's cute. I love chocolate Labradors as well, but if I could get a dog, it would definitely be a border collie. Right, I'm taking this off now because they're doing my head in, and I'm more or less. Oh, look at that sharp line. I think it needs to be blended in a little bit, but I like it. Yeah, they're pretty, aren't they, border collies? But they've got a lot of energy. Like if someone knocks on the door, every time I go to my sister's, Luna jumps up at the window, looks at me, and then wants to come out. And it's like, basically, I'll go to stroke her, and she'll put a paw on me, and then I'll go to the sofa in my sister's front room. And before I can even get to the sofa, she's on the settee waiting for me to get there. It's so funny. But yeah, I love it to bits. I feel like that might work as a. I feel like I need to brighten this part here. Let's get a different brush. This one. Maybe this shade here for that. Just need to blend it out a bit. Hey Joy, how are you? Julia, hi. Thanks for joining me. Did you pulled off your base? Great tip for that. If you pull off your base, just get some concealer and just go over it where you can notice that your base makeup has lifted. And also, like when you're using the tape hack, just make sure you put it on the back of your hand and take the stickiness away. Otherwise, it will really, really sting when you take it away. Okay. Right, I need a brush for the inner corner. Oh, really? A job interview? That's exciting. I've got a job interview on Friday. And I feel for you, Joy, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's not something I want to do long term, but I need the money. The cost of living crisis in the UK, well, in the world in general, is just awful. And yeah, I need to work, so I'm going to go to that interview on Friday and wow them, I think. Right, so what am I missing here? I hope it goes well anyway, Joy. Good luck with your job interview. Oh yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you could watch it on playback. I need the watch hours, guys. Yeah, of course. Well, maybe I'll do a get ready with me live. I mean, if you're not around, you're not around. But I'll do a get ready with me live, going for a job interview. If I've got time on Friday, I can make time. Oh, thank you, Joy. Right. So now, lightest purple shade. I don't think this is going to look good in the inner corners. And this brush is the Morphe and Jacqueline JH42. And I'm just going to take it up a little bit as well, into that dark purple. Is it your favourite colour? It's my least favourite colour, Joy. I don't do cool tones. I'm always like in warm tones. I don't know what my favourite colour is. Last year, if you would have asked me, it would have been yellow. Then I got turned on to orange by Lisa from Banning, Panning and Beyond. And now, I just don't know. I do think bronze eyeshadow makes blue eyes pop. It's a nice eyeshadow palette, this. It's really, really nice formula. Like I said, it's the first time of me trying it. These palettes go for, I want to say, about £4.50. They're not expensive, but I don't think you can get them in the UK anymore. They do a new one out. They've got a new one out. It's a nude version of that, and I'd really like that. But you can only get it on the Essence Cosmetics website, which sucks, because I would love to try that out for the channel, but I just can't get it. You dislike yellow. Yeah, orange eyeshadows makes them pop, I agree. I feel like a sunflower in yellow eyeshadow. I just love it. Right, so for lash line, just cleaning this brush off. Story of my life. And I had nothing to hand, so I've had to do it on a tissue. Right, so this is a really nice brush for the lash line. It's really, really small. I don't like my lash line being too blown out. So it's a Real Techniques flat liner brush. I don't know what collection it's from, but it's really pretty. Custard. So is it just me that likes yellow? Oh well, I've always been in the minority, so. I don't think have you done a yellow look on your channel, Joy? I don't think I've seen it. If you have, send me the link. I think we're following each other on Instagram, aren't we? And I'd love to go and see it. Love to see what you look like in yellow. Yeah, I love custard. Apple pie and custard. Well, apple crumble. Right, so there isn't really a dark purple matte. I mean, I guess I could use that because I don't like using shimmer on the lash line. So it looks like we're going to be using this shade again. All I can hear is kids outside screeching. I hope it's not coming across. I hope you can't hear it. You're hungry. Yeah, that'd be cool. If you haven't got one, do one. Or if you wanted, I mean, I don't know how open you would be to this. We could even do a collab with yellow eyeshadow. But I don't know if we'd have the same palettes. Yeah, I used to love green. Last year, I used to love green. I loved Beauty Bay Wilderness palette. That's an amazing palette. Naomi got me one as well from Glam Shop. That's amazing. Still got them in the collection, but I don't wear green near enough as what I used to wear it. But yeah, it's still, I mean, I'd say if I had to say what are my favourite colours, it would be yellow, orange, green. But I'm really, really loving neutrals as well. So yeah, going back in with that shade again. Just blending out everything now. My age, I'll be 45 on Sunday next week. It's not cheeky. You can ask me anything. I've kind of got no filter. I'll be as honest. I am pretty honest as a person. I am a pretty genuine person, should I say. You're 43. Yeah, I'm already following Alyssa. I loved her cruise. I've got to watch a few videos, but I loved her cruise videos. Absolutely love anything like that. And something different to watch. She looked like she was having so much fun. I'd love to go on a cruise. That's something for in a few years' time, I think. Definitely love to do it. Right, mascara. So normally like I double up with mascaras, but this is the only Essence one I've got at the moment. I'm of the mindset where I don't like to bring too many Essence mascaras into my collection, or too many mascaras in general, sorry. I like to just use one at a time, but I'm also using at the moment, to just get rid of it because I'm not a fan of it, the Patrick Ta, what's it called? Major Volume Mascara. So I'm not going to use that today because this is just a full face of Essence. Are you afraid of boats? I get seasick, Joy, but I'd love to go on one. I've been, like, when I've been on holiday, I've been on a few boat rides around there, but I've never actually been on a cruise. And that's something that I've always wanted to do. So I'd absolutely love it. Oh, Disney. Yeah, I need to see them. You have told me about them before. I'm the biggest Disney fan. I've been to Paris twice and Hong Kong Disney, which wasn't as good, once. I want to go to, is it Florida? Is the one in Florida? Wherever it is in America, I want to go. What's in the water? Oh, you're afraid the boat will sink. Are you a good swimmer? You can swim out. Titanic. I hate that film. It's so sad. Every time me and my mum watch it together, I am literally crying. And I'm like, no, mum, we watched it last week. We're not watching it again this week. So, anyway, I'm going to put this on now. I don't like that wand. I prefer hourglass ones with mascara, but let's put it on. It's not a bad mascara. Oh yeah. Could you imagine if you was? I don't even want to say it. It's like bad luck, isn't it? Because if you're swimming and something comes behind you like a shark. When I was in Turkey with my ex, basically we went on a boat ride and it didn't like take you all the way to the sand. You had to basically walk to the boat in the water, obviously, and a jellyfish bit me. Can you? I'm like, oh, something just bit me. True, very true. You can see the bottom in a pool. Yeah, it wasn't pleasant. It wasn't a bad one though, so I was okay. But I'm like, what just bit me? But it's typical of me. Whenever I go to a foreign country, I get bitten by all kinds of things, mosquitoes, other insects. When I went to Ibiza a few years ago, about 10 years ago, I would say, I woke up with like a spot just here. I just thought it was a spot. I thought maybe I'd reacted to some skincare really badly. So I put makeup on stupidly, and the next day it was literally covering my eye. I looked like I'd been in a ring with some kind of boxer. Like Mike Tyson could have like punched me. And basically, I went to the pharmacy in Ibiza and they said, I'm sorry, we can't give you anything. You'll have to go to hospital. So I was so scared. I don't speak Spanish. I was really, really scared about going. And they had to give me an antihistamine injection. And I didn't have any insurance. That was the one trip I didn't have insurance on. and they charged me £150 for an injection. And it's like, right, every trip from now on, make sure you've got your insurance. It was absolutely ridiculous, but it did go down after the antihistamine injection. It was awful though. It was literally out there, pus everywhere, and it's like, disgusting. No, I mean, like, I don't know if mine was just really, really mild, but I mean, no one peed on mine. Something like, I said something bit me. They looked and they said it's a jellyfish. It might not have been, but no one weed on me, thank God. Oh, that must be great. I mean, the nearest beach to me is Blackpool, and it is not a good one. So yeah, I don't really go there a lot. I would love there to be a really, really nice beach near me, but there isn't because I am a really big water fan. I love going to marinas and things like that. So when I do go abroad, I love checking out what there is to see on the beach, and like if they've got a marina, I'll go there as well. So yeah, yeah, £150. I was not happy. I was like, at the time, I was like, just do it. Just do what you have to do. I want this to go. But I think it was my fault for putting makeup on. It would have been bad, but it wouldn't have been as bad and crusty if I didn't, try and make myself look nice by putting makeup on. Right. I actually like it. It doesn't look as nice. Like, doesn't look as nice on camera because this camera's grainy. I think I might invest in a video camera that just sits on the laptop and is like a HD one if I continue to do more of these lives, that is. Right, so lipsticks, I've got 4 of them. Don't know if any of these are going to go because this is a cool toned look. They're all Essence. Right, so they did a collection called This Is Me. I want to say about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. And these are supposed to be nude shades for your skin tone. So basically, I've got 02 Happy, 05 Legendary, and 06 Real. I think Real will probably be Real would probably be the best colour to use. I'll show you them anyway. Oh, thank you, Christy. Noise? I can't hear any noise. Right, so we've got this one. This one is Happy. We've got this one, 06. That's Real. I think that one is going to be the better option, but I'll show you the last one. And then we've got this one, 05 Legendary. Hey Mel, how are you doing? That one is a complete nude. Thanks so much for coming in. I really do appreciate it. Right, so which one do you think, guys? 1, 2, or 3? Or have I completely confused you now? Yeah, I'll definitely check a playlist. 2. Right, so I'm confused now. Was it was it that one? That's the nude. I think it was this one, wasn't it? Oh, Now I've just broke it. Was it happy? That one? Can I give you the options again? Right. Okay, let's start again. So we've got 05 nude, not nude, 05 legendary. I think that's just too much of a nude. So let's just take that one out of the equation. I don't want to confuse you unnecessarily. And then we've got 06. I think that might be the better option, but I'm going to let you guys decide. That one's called Real. And then we've got 02 Happy. Actually, no, that looks quite nice too. So, yeah, I'll let you guys choose. Happy. Right, okay. Let's see. That's what that looks like. It's not wipe it off. I think it looks okay. I don't really have any cool toned lipsticks, not from Essence anyway, because I don't wear cool toned looks often, like I said earlier. Some of the products though that I would recommend, if you can get them, that is. Right, not everything is a recommendation. I can't really speak for that because I've not tried it yet. Pink and purples go together well. Yeah, I think it doesn't look too bad. Still wet. Oh, that's not the parting that I normally have. Sorry, guys. Can you try R6 as well? Do you want me to take it off? Shall I take it off and try it again? There's no tissues. Do I have any wipes? Hey, Tracy. How are you? 06. That's 05. 06. Right, so 06 is Real. That one there. So I'm going to take this one off. And we're going to see what that looks like. Right, so trying this one on for you, Christy. I don't know if you can get these anymore, but I've got nothing better to do. I don't mind trying it on. So 06 Real. Is it me, or did they just look similar? I'm going to swatch them because to me, I mean, they look. Yeah, I thought so, Becky. But they're not. Can you see how much darker that is compared to that one? Oh well. It looks so similar, but this 06 is meant for medium to deep skin tones, and then this 05 in Legendary is meant for medium to deep skin tones as well. And then this one here is the only one that I got that's meant for my skin tone, which is 02 Fair to Light. How similar does that look? Oh, you do? Right, okay, we'll keep this one on. So I just want to talk through with you before you go, the products that I really, really enjoyed using, and the products that I would recommend, and the ones that I don't. It's not that I don't much care for them, it's that I need to try them a little bit better. So the first thing we put on was the Essence Hello Good Stuff Glow Serum Primer. I think it's nice. I just haven't used it enough to say, oh yeah, go out and get it. But I think over the next few weeks, I'm going to be definitely trying it out and maybe do a review on it. So yeah, I think it's nice. And for £4.50, guys, you get in, where is it? Where's the product? Oh, here. You're getting 30 ml, so you're getting the same amount that you would get in a foundation. So, and it's got like really good skincare properties in it as well. It's got niacinamide in it, which is good for the skin. So, I mean, it's not too bad for the price. So we're gonna keep trying that out. Oh, thank you. For many, many years, I straightened it, Christy. You'll see on some of my channel, if you've watched the older videos especially, you'll see me with straight hair because it's high maintenance when it's curly. When I straighten it out, all I have to do is straighten it, and I don't have to worry about styling it for the next few days. But it's just really, really high maintenance when it's curly. But I don't want to put any more damage on it, so I'm just trying not to straighten it at the moment. What this I'm not too fussed about. I've had it a while. I'm not too fussed about it, and I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, it's not bad as far as contours go, and this powder here is okay. It's nice for under eyes as well, but it's not the best contour and powder that I've got in my collection. So this, I'd say skip. The blushes though, guys, I rave about these. There's one in particular that I rave about the most. It's this one here. Now this one is in the shade 20 Bespoke. These are the cheapest, most inexpensive blushes that you could buy from the drugstore, I think. Now you can see here, it normally says the blush on it, and that's completely gone because I love it so much. I use it as kind of a bronzer blush hybrid. So when I'm using this, I don't use bronzer because it's, for me, it's kind of that shade. Let's do your swatch. You might need to see it again. That's it there. It is so beautiful and it's really, really radiant as well. So yeah, I can't recommend the blushes enough. So I've got that one, and then I've got in the same line, I've got that. That one's in the shade Bespoke. So that's not been used as much, but it's still really pretty. And then this one, the lid is broken. I've not used this enough, so I don't really like, if you're a matte blusher girl, then you might like it, but I don't personally like matte blusher, but this is the one I've got on today. Yeah, face powders. Oh, I've dug the lid into it. The face powders are really, really good. I've tried the banana one and the All About Matte or something. It's something like that, and I panned both of those. I need to get another one, but there wasn't one in the place where I normally get all my Essence Cosmetics products from, so I couldn't get one. But I will be getting one of those really, really soon. I've got a lot of powders though in my collection, so I want to get rid of a few of those before I buy any more. The Essence 16-hour powder. I'm not sure I've tried that one. I might have. I just can't recall it. What else did I like? This mascara here is okay. It's not my holy grail. Let me show you my holy grail. I'm doing a mascara review, least favourite to favourite, on my Essence Cosmetics mascaras because I've tried so many over the last couple of years. That'll be coming probably in the next few months. I just want to try a few more first. This one, holy grail. This is gonna come first in that ranking because I've not tried a better one as of yet. I mean, I might get another Essence one that might top this one up. I might like that one better, but this one is Essence The False Lashes Extreme Volume and Curl. I've used 3 of those in the past year and a half. So if I had to recommend one, it would definitely be that. But this, I mean, I like it. What I tend to do is I'll go in with this one first, this Patrick Ta Major Volume, and then over the top I'll use Essence Get Big Lashes, and it's the Volume Boost mascara. I think part of the reason is the brush. I don't like the brush. Like, let me show you the other brush. My mirror's dropped. That's the kind of brush that I normally like. It's all gunky, but yeah, that's just the kind of brush that I normally like. Either that or like I'm dropping things. Either that or the Hourglass one. So that's mascaras. These palettes, I would recommend them for the price if you can get them. I think my friend Desi here on YouTube, Desi in a Day she's called, she got hers from Ulta. So if you live in the US, that's where you can get them from. This one's absolutely beautiful. I've got the other one, Bronze This Way, which is absolutely beautiful as well for a warm toned eyeshadow. For all those that came in later, I've got that. That's so pretty. I'll have to do a look with that soon. But yeah, I really, really recommend these palettes. For the price point, I think they're really, really good. Oh, you don't like the Hourglass brushes? They're not for everyone. Everyone's got a preference when it comes to mascaras. But I really, really do like that one. It's a bristle brush. It's not like one of those plastic brushes that if they poke you in the eye, they're really gonna hurt you. Like Let's get it. Let me show you this Patrick Tar one, because I had major problems with this. So that's the Patrick Tar one. I mean, I'm not a fan of it. It did give me a reaction though. I've got a video on that if you want to check it out, where I talk about the reaction that I got. It literally made all my makeup come off. All my makeup was down here and it was a hot mess. Now this one, I need to show you the other way really. It's all gunked up so you can't really see it. It's not even an hourglass wand. It's kind of one that curls. And that's why it's that bit there is going to give you that false lash eye effect, is what they say. But yeah, it's definitely a favourite. And I've tried so many higher end mascaras and I go back to Essence all the time because I love them. Rubber. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'd have to wash it and see what the materials are underneath it, because you can't actually see any plastic or anything like that. Getting on my fingers. It just feels like silicone-y. There's still loads of product left, look. It doesn't feel like rubber though, so I guess it must be plastic. But like when I touched it then, it felt really silicone-y. So we've talked about blushers. This highlighter palette, I'm not sure how I feel about it. It is kind of still on the chopping block. We used Major Glow, didn't we? I'm talking to you guys like we did our makeup together, but the way I see it, we have. Both the lipsticks I tried, I really, really like it, but I don't know if you can get those lipsticks anyway, so I wouldn't say, yeah, I recommend them, but they are a really, really nice formula. They're kind of, I would say they're demi-matte. They're not matte. From a lipstick, I actually prefer matte over satin and cream lipsticks. I just don't like them. I don't like the reapplication that I have to keep doing. So, yeah, the lipsticks are good. The foundation, where is it? It's not really a foundation. It's a tinted, what do they call it? 24-hour hydrating tinted cream. This is really, really nice. You can basically put this on with your fingers, even though I use the sponge. It's just really, really nice. And it does have SPF 15 in it, but I wouldn't just use that as an SPF. I would put an SPF on as well, no matter what the weather is, really, because I feel like you always need your SPF. And then I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm just looking at the desk, seeing what else I used. Oh, the concealer. This was really, really nice. It impressed me. It's really, really creamy. I think it is a cover-up more than an actual under-eye concealer, but it feels really, really hydrating. And I don't like too much of too much of coverage anyway, even though I've got major bags under my eyes because I don't sleep. This one is just really, really nice. It's in the shade Fair. And it's, like I said to you earlier, it's Essence Skin Loving Sensitive Concealer. So it's for sensitive skin. I don't have sensitive skin, but I think it's really, really good that they've brought some. I think it's really, really good that they brought a sensitive skin range out. So yeah, I mean, £2, guys. £2. If I could only recommend two things for you, it would be these two things. And these are the things that I've got like kind of first impressions on today. I've never used them before. All I've ever done with this before is swatch it for a shorts video. So yeah, I'd recommend them, these two things. Anyway, have you got any favourites from Essence? I'd love to know if you have. Yeah, and I'm the same, Christy. I don't like reapplying, and that's why I use matte lipsticks. Normally, I won't use anything else, but I didn't have a matte lipstick by Essence, so I just kind of had to go with what I had in the collection already. You made your fingers dirty with mascara to answer a question. That's dedication for you. I was wondering what kind of what kind of wand it was. You had me wondering, Becky. I'm like, I don't know. You know, I'm not going to say it's one thing if it's another. And I'm still not that clearer. I'll wash it later and leave it in the comments or something. Yeah, liquid lipsticks. Do you use something like this? Let me just get rid of all this. Where is it? Oh. Right, so before I use a liquid lipstick, I always go in with this lip scrub just to kind of exfoliate the lips so that they don't look dry and they don't look like flaky, because sometimes that can happen. I think I need to get a new one. I've had this ages. Hit pan on this. It doesn't smell like it used to, so I'm going to go and get a new one before I use that again. But yeah, do you use a lip scrub and then I tend to go in with a lip balm after it, and then I'll apply the liquid lipstick just so that it's got some moisture on it. I feel like that helps. I just love liquid lipsticks though. I think they're great. Some of my favourites are you're getting a show and tell now, ladies, of my collection. Right, so some of my favourites are these ones, these Too Faced Melted Mattes. So we've got Child Star, we've got Queen Bee, absolutely ride or die that. It's so pretty. We've got Sell Out, that's my second favourite. So pretty. And then this one, Cool Girl, is really nice as well. I think this, no. No, it's Cool Girl that I don't like. I don't like it because it's kind of cool, too cool toned. And then some other lipsticks that that's not one of them. Some other lipsticks that I really enjoy are these Kylie ones. So this one is in the shade Kristen, and this one is in the shade, I think, Ginger or something like that. They're really pretty. The only one that I've got that I really don't like from Kylie is this. This one is in the shade Cherry on Top, and it's kind of more like a lip tint, so it doesn't wear well. And if I'm going to use kind of liquid lipsticks, I want them to stay put for as long as possible. But yeah, they're my kind of best liquid lipsticks. I mean, I've got loads of others, but they're the best. Is it edible? It is actually. These scrubs, like I said, this one smells like it's going out of date. It's meant to smell of sour apple. I mean, it does have a bit of a scent there, but like when you put it on your lips, I just kind of I just kind of lick it a little bit afterwards and then just kind of wipe the rest away, and it's like, oh my gosh. But they do some really good ones at Lush, so I think I'm going to go to Lush and get my next one from there. And Jeffree Star does some really good ones, but I wouldn't pay his prices. Oh yeah, I mean, eating scrub is not necessarily a bad thing. You know, when I got that Too Faced chocolate bar, I was applying it and some of the eyeshadow. I don't know how it happened, but kind of went here, and I'm like, that smells so good. You know, these brands that bring out scented makeup, it's like they do it on purpose. I'm sure they expect you to eat it. You love Jeffree Star. I've got a couple of lippies from Jeffree Star as well. Yeah. Right, so this one, I need to bring myself to put that in the bin because it's not really, it's gone bad. It's dried up. But it's a beautiful, beautiful colour. So it was kind of an orange, but it had glitters in it. And it's in the shade Yummy. Basically, I wanted this one to be what this one was, and it's not. It's nowhere near as good. I want Jeffree Star to bring this one back. It's so pretty. This one is in the shade, I think, Queen, Tangerine Queen. I'm not a lover of it, guys. It's a really nice orange, but I'm not a lover of it. And then Lisa got me this a few years ago. Jeffree Star Posh Spice. And this is nice as well, really cool toned. Still okay to use, I think. Yeah, still okay to use. It smells like his formula does. Let's have a smell of this one. Yeah, they're okay. Yeah, I use this as eyeliner. So, because that's the only way I think I'm going to get use out of it, Christy, I don't think I'll use it as a lipstick because it just, I don't know, I don't really like it that much. Maybe I'll do a look with this palette and then we'll use this and you can see what it looks like. So yeah, I'm not really the biggest fan. I don't have the biggest collection of Jeffree Star products. I've only got the Beauty Killer palette. I don't have anything else that is brought out. Those highlighters that I brought out looked really, really nicely, but I never got around to buying any. Oh no, really? That's not good. Yeah, I mean, liquid lipsticks dry out fast anyway, don't they? But yeah, I've heard people say they dry out really, really fast. So yeah, I mean, I've got so many lipsticks on this little rotating thing here. These are my high-end ones. So it's like kind of, I've got these and then I've got, how many? 5 drawers of drugstore. And it's like, why do you keep buying these lipsticks? You don't need them. So I'm going to try and stop buying lipsticks for a while anyway. So oh really? Bloodlust. I think I know which one it is. I stopped keeping an eye out on Jeffree Star's makeup releases, kind of, you know, when the dramas were happening, and it's like, you know, I'm not buying the makeup because of the dramas, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's only makeup. But it got to the point where I'm just like, no, there's other things that I want, and also I have that that other palette that I said, and Beauty Killer, sorry. And I don't use it, so I just thought, why buy anything else from his collection? I was going to buy that yellow palette at one point, but it's kind of like in his eyeshadows are in like hexagons, and I'm like, that's going to set off my OCD so bad. So I'm not touching that palette. There was a Colourpop one as well that did the same thing. Colourpop Winnie the Pooh, and I love Colourpop. But yeah, I'm not going to touch that either. So I'm a bit strange with eyeshadow pans. I prefer them to either be square or round. I don't like the the Urban Decay ones either. The Naked palettes, I don't like the pan sizes of those. It's like, can you not just make them normal? Trying to read the comments, sorry guys. You can do a no buy. I'm not really intending on buying anything. I don't need anything. I've got my friend from America, she's just sent me a parcel, so I'm waiting for that to come. I've got birthday gifts coming next week, so I'll be doing a what I got for my birthday video. And I hate the fact that you've got to say at the beginning of the video, I'm not doing this video to brag. This is just a disclaimer. I absolutely adore doing Christmas videos and also what I got for my birthday. And I watched Alyssa's Christie, and the fact that she had to make that disclaimer in the first place, I just don't agree with that. I told her this. I said, you shouldn't have to do a disclaimer. I absolutely adore watching them. You know, it's not bragging, showing your subscribers, showing your viewers what you actually got. A lot of people do actually want to see it. It's only people that like kind of make it a point of making negative comments on other people's videos. It's like, just give it up. Okay, Joy, thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Bye. Tart in a circle bothers you. Is that the blusher one, or is it the eyeshadows? I think it might be the eyeshadows, isn't it? Thanks, Christy. I really do appreciate that. I'll be doing a few more videos before then. I mean, I've got some scheduled. I've got I think one scheduled for Monday. I don't know which one's going to go out because I've got quite a few. Yeah, I love Christmas and birthday hauls. You know, I don't know what's wrong with people and why they feel like they need to troll others because they put out what people have been getting them. I think it's a good thing. Yeah, the eyeshadow one, I thought it might be. Yeah, I feel like I know which one you mean. Yeah, it's just my OCD can't cope with it. Anyway, I'd like to thank you ladies for staying till the end. I really do appreciate the time and support you've given to me. I know that some of you have liked this live, but if you haven't, could you like it, because it helps get my videos out there in the YouTube algorithm. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. And if you're around next Saturday, I would love for you to join me. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. I might put a poll up on YouTube and you can decide. Actually, I'll ask you now, what do you think of me doing is it a dupe video between the Natasha Denona Gold, and I've got a Shein palette that has the same colour story. So what do you feel? Do you feel like that's a good video idea, or is it something else that you would like to do? Maybe a Q&A. I'm more than happy to answer your guys' questions if you have any for me. So yeah, just let me know. I think I'll put it down to a poll and let people decide, because there's going to be people that watch this after it goes up. So Yes, thanks, Becky. Thanks, Christy. I know you guys have been in here from like the moment I did the live, so I really do appreciate it. And if you're around next week, I would love for you to be here as well. It's getting dark now, so I better go. I've got loads to do. I've got housework that needs doing, and I've been on here nearly 2 hours, so I won't take up any more of your time. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.